Welcome back. I'm on the water finally. I've been doing a lot of tweaks on the boat, on the old boat, and yeah, it was a disaster first getting in. I couldn't get my motor cranked, but it finally cranked. It's like it's flooding out. I don't know, something's not right. And then I got on my trolling motor, and I had to it's working left to right, but if I take it off, I can't get my trolling motor to go left for some reason. So maybe it's a connection, maybe it's his foot pedal, maybe the foot pedal's bad, but I'm going to let's see if I can just work it throughout the day, or not the whole day. I'm only going to be out here for a few hours, and hopefully everything starts working a little bit better for me. I'm going to work these shallows. I'm going to throw crankbaits, rattle traps, maybe a swim bait. So stay tuned, guys. Hopefully the day is not a bust and I'm dealing with nothing but issues. So we'll just see how it goes. So sit back, relax, and hopefully I'll catch some. No luck. I'm gone probably about 100 yard stretch down this bank, thinking they'd be in these rocks in this hard bottom up shallow. And the water temp is 56 degrees. It's a little bit cooler than smaller bodies of water. As I'm going to come out here, this big main point, see if I can find a ledge. I got a couple of waypoints over here that seems like I've fished before. Then you got grass over there, so they could be going up in there and spawning. I might go check that for crappie. We're about 7 foot. Looks like we're going to drop off here in a minute. 8 foot. I really don't see anything. Looks like we're coming up on some rock or something. That looks like fish right there. To the left of the boat. Alright guys, I'm going to try something else. Oh, that one's silent. Kind of silent. I'm going to try this one right here, this Ott Garage Rocco 5. It's a little square bill. I was throwing this one right here. I think it was an OG Slim 06. I have not had a bite, nothing. I got a little rattle trap tied on also. I'll be going back and forth with that. But let's try a different color. Maybe it's the color. This is more of a natural crawl looking color right here. So I got others I can try later, but let's go with that first. If not, I don't know. I might have to go swim bait or something, but I gotta get something going. Because this is just not working. Oh, that color looks a lot better in the water. Oh yeah, a little bit more action too. The other one had a tighter wobble, so we're gonna see. Finally, guys, I hooked up on one. A solid one. Get my net. Finally, I switched over to a rock crawler. Man. Got a mouthful here. Let's see if I can get it out. It's cold. Nice little chunk there. Check it out. And his lips are red. Heck yeah, guys. First bass of 2026. No. It's the second, I think. I don't know. Well, here we are in Aquilla. It's been a grind. I'm probably going to call it here in a minute. It's probably going to be one catch. But let me see. I'm going to throw this rock crawler a couple of more times where I'm at. Maybe there's a couple of more bass in these rocks over here, because this comes out pretty far. All this rock comes out. And he was he was there. He was there. So I felt the bait ticking the rocks at the bottom and just freaking nailed it. Look, there's another one, back to back. Maybe they're staged up right here. I don't know. Wow. You got 2 hooks in you, buddy. Hooked up. Feels like a decent one, guys. Oh, yeah. He's good. He's good. Oh, come back up. Come back up. Excuse me. Got him. The rock crawler is doing the trick. The rock crawler is doing it for me. It's number 3, but really number 2. That second one, I don't even want to count it. Man, he just annihilated that rock crawler. Yeah, right on the first 2 or 3 cranks, right on, pretty much right up on the bank. So that's a fat one. It's a fat one. So heck yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Got another one, guys. I lost my rock crawler and I went to an old trusty bait, a Gary Yamamoto. He's just side hooked. And kind of stuck with the same colors, the red. This one's actually got a yellow bottom. Check it out. Finally getting on something here. Finally starting to come together a little bit. I'll throw a few over here and see if there's any more right over here. Why am I catching them here at the end, guys? I know he's little. I want to be biting here at the end. Just covering water. That's all I'm doing. I'm burning this crankbait. A couple more casts here and we're going to go to that other point. There he is. There he is. He followed me up. There he is. He followed me up. Yeah. I'm tearing your mouth all up. Alright guys, I'm fixing to call it. Yeah, it's what, almost 3 o'clock, 2:45. I got out, I think about 11, it was around 11 o'clock. And issues with the boat. I mean, it was one of those days. I mean, my trolling motor wasn't working right, my screens weren't coming on, I couldn't figure out my choke solenoid. I put a new choke solenoid and a flywheel, all kinds of stuff on my motor, and yeah, it wasn't that great this morning. So anyways, I got everything tweaked out. Everything is working fine. My boat cranks, I got all my screens on. I guess since I haven't fished so long, my pedal, I don't know if I have to get like contact cleaner or something and clean all my connections or something like that. Maybe the same thing with the units, with the cradles. But, I mean, that's all maintenance that needs to be done, and it's stuff that I neglect. But anyways, I got out, caught a few. That's what I wanted to do. Just wanted to get out here and see if I can figure out a pattern. I kind of did here at the end on the points. Probably about 6 to 8 foot of water, you know, getting that crankbait down like a small one. The one that did really good was the rock crawlers, but I switched back over to a small bait, and this is that Gary Yamamoto. It's a little medium diver, and I think that's what's gonna be the trick right now. Little medium divers on points. You got the buck bass coming up, and I'm sure the bigger bass are coming right behind them. So the two bigger ones that I caught were in a little bit deeper water, but for the most part everything is starting to come up shallow. So I'm going to try to make this a 2-day video. I'm going to try to come out in the morning, hopefully, if I can, and fish for a good 2 or 3 hours again, and see if I can get y'all a good video, guys. Anyways, thanks for tuning back in, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Let's see if we can catch some more tomorrow. All right, we're back again on Lake Aquilla. Gonna do a little bit more cranking today. Yeah, let's see here. Look at these units. Oh, it says low voltage. Anyways, guys, so yeah, we're back again on Lake Aquilla. I'm gonna do some more cranking today. Calm. I think we got maybe a 4 mile per hour wind, and it's calm. It looks like glass out here. But I'm going to get after it again today and see if I can get on the same bite that I did yesterday. So stay tuned, guys, to see if we can put some more in the boat. So it was fun yesterday there towards the end. So I figured like I kind of figured out a pattern with the smaller crankbaits, medium divers. So let's see if they're still in that area today. So stay tuned. All right, back on the water. First cast. Oh man, let's see if we can get one. I'm going to work the same bank that I hooked up on my first one out here yesterday. And before all that happened, I didn't share that with you guys, but I got a rattle trap stuck kind of close to the bank, and I went to retrieve it, slipped, and fell in the water. Man, I was bill dancing it yesterday. Shit. Today's a different day. Let's just focus on catching. Today is going to be a good day. Far in the cast. A little one. He was a little bit deeper. So this one is the first one. First one of the day. Little buck bass. Check him out. Tiny one. I thought I had a piece of stick or something, huh? I didn't even fight. Okay, I might just have to throw a crappie bait. Get that hook set. I mean, they're so finicky right now. Let's see. Maybe there's more over here. Crappie bait. I'm coming in here and check and see if there's some crappie. This one. All right, it's another dink. This is probably going to be my last stretch here. We call it. It's been a tough bite. Tough bite. Last cast. I think I got me a decent one. White bass? A big old white bass. No? That's a bass. That's a bass. That's a bass. I thought it was a big old white bass. Looky there. I didn't even throw this bait that much today. And then decides to hit right when I'm getting ready to go. Nice one. Little chunk. Alright guys, I've already made it back to the shop. A recap on the last 2 days fishing on Aquilla. Yeah, it was pretty tough today. Yesterday was a little bit better, but it's like I figured out the pattern at the end of the day. But today was a tough one for some reason, and I talked to other people on the lake when I was putting up, and they said the same thing. It was a pretty tough day. I mean, I caught a few, but it wasn't a satisfying day catching, if that makes sense. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was just a couple of days of fishing on Aquilla, and I put something up for you guys. So hopefully you like it. Stay tuned. There's going to be more coming. I'm going to try to continue posting up, videos regular, probably, once or twice a week. I'm going to try. But anyways, guys, thanks for viewing, and we'll catch you on the next one.